Good morning, selamat pagi murid-murid. Good morning, today is Monday. Hari ini kita nak sambung pelajaran yang kita pelajari pada minggu yang lepas, iaitu adjektif. Ya. Jadi saya tengok masih ramai yang belum faham dan belum dapat menguasai sepenuhnya. Tetapi tidaklah terlalu teruk, tetapi cikgu mahu lebih jelas lagi pada hari ini. Okay? So, I will give you more example on adjective. Bagaimana nak menulis ayat, bagaimana nak melengkapkan ayat dengan menggunakan adjective. Okay? Jadi, saya minta supaya you all can listen carefully, pay attention, listen to what I am going to teach you. So, last week kita belajar adjective, ya. Jadi today I'm going to teach you also about the adjective and what is adjective and how is adjective can be identified in your sentence. Ya, macam mana kita nak mengenal pasti adjektif itu. Apa fungsi? Mengapa adjektif itu perlu kita tahu? Ya, jadi actually kamu sudah belajar itu, kamu sudah tahu dan kamu guna, tetapi kamu tidak menyedari. Okay? You don't realize it in your daily communication, perbualan harian dalam hal kamu menerangkan tentang sesuatu. So, you look at the board here. I'm going to write some words for you. Dan kalau boleh, anda sediakan buku latihan, your exercise book and your pencil, so that you can write down. Okay? Awak boleh terus tulis apa yang cikgu tulis nanti. Okay? So, let's go. Jadi, I hope you can focus. Yeah? I hope you can focus. And then here I give you what is adjective. Okay? Adjective are words that describe. Adjective are words that describe nouns. Okay? Okay. So, di sini cikgu mahu jelaskan dengan lebih terperinci. Okay? So, cuba kita lihat di sini. Ini adjektif. Okay? Apa itu adjektif? Apa fungsi? Apa fungsi adjektif itu di dalam ayat? Okay? So what is the function or what is tugas adjektif itu di dalam ayat? Okay. So adjective are words. Words mean here ialah perkataan. Okay? Perkataan that describe. Describe di sini ialah menjelaskan, menerangkan tentang nouns. Noun ini ialah kata nama. Okay? So, describe. Describe, menjelaskan, menyatakan, menerangkan. Okay? Jadi, ini contoh. Cikgu bagi satu contoh. I give you one example here. Okay? So, example. Okay, so example I give you name of a person. Aida is a beautiful lady. Okay, so look at this sentence here. Okay. So, Aida is a So beautiful. So this is the adjective. Beautiful in this sentence here is the adjective. Okay. So this is the noun. Okay, this is the noun. Okay, noun. And this is the adjective. Okay, as I told you just now, the adjective words that describe, yang menerangkan tentang lady, okay, tentang Aida. So you can take note here. So beautiful lady, okay, beautiful lady. So let's read. Aida is a beautiful lady. Okay. And here, Aida is a name of a person. So if you change the Aida into pronoun, so you can say she. Okay. So she is a beautiful lady. Okay. She is a beautiful lady. Okay. So next one, I give you another example. Another example that is, that is a fierce dog. Okay. So in the next sentence, in the second sentence here, I want you to identify where is the adjective in this sentence here. Okay. So if you look at the first one just now, kalau lihat kepada yang pertama tadi, yang diletakkan sebelum noun. This is the noun and this is the adjective. Kalau di dalam ayat yang kedua, di mana noun? Okay. Ya, dog is the noun. Jadi perkataan yang menerangkan tentang dog, memberitahu bahawa dog itu bagaimana, so diletakkan dia punya adjective before the noun. Okay. So this is the adjective and this is the noun. Okay. Now, can you get it? Okay. So that is a fierce dog. That is a fierce dog. Fierce mean ganas. Okay. So it's a very fierce dog. Jadi menerangkan tentang ini dog, anjing. Anjing itu bagaimana? Dia garang, ganas ya. Anjing yang ganas. Itu menerangkan tentang anjing yang ganas. Sama dengan ini tadi, lady ialah wanita, okay? Jadi Aida ialah seorang wanita yang cantik. Di dalam bahasa Inggris dia terbalik, okay? Tapi di dalam bahasa Malaysia ini dulu. Penjelasan penerangan, kata penerangan ini adalah adjective. Okay. So contoh yang seterusnya, the next example, okay? I give you another one that is, okay, you look at this one again. Encik Hamzah is a generous man. Okay. Is a generous man. Okay. Lihat di sini, you look at this one. Encik Hamzah is a generous man. Okay. So, boleh dapat sekarang? Boleh faham sikit? Jadi, tak apa. I have another example. So, boleh anda lihat sekarang bagaimana adjektif itu berfungsi di dalam ayat ini. Okey, lihat yang pertama tadi. Aida is a beautiful lady. Or you can say is a pretty lady. Is a clever, is a generous, is a helpful lady. Okay, so itu ialah adjektif. Adjektif menerangkan, to describe. Okay, describe the noun. Describe the noun. Okay. So next, this is about descriptive. This is called descriptive noun. Descriptive noun maksudnya descriptive adjective menerangkan tentang noun. Okay. So descriptive adjective ini menjelaskan tentang kualiti seseorang atau satu benda. Okay. Kita majukan lagi kepada yang seterusnya. Okey. Yang penting di sini ialah kamu lihat di sini yang describe. Describe ini ialah menerangkan tentang noun ini. Describe. Contohnya besar. Rumah itu besar. Jadi yang menerangkan tentang rumah itu ialah perkataan besar. Bagaimana? So, bagaimana keadaan rumah itu? Jadi dia dijelaskan dengan perkataan besar. Kalau di dalam bahasa Inggris, it is that is a big house. Okay. How is the house? It is very big. It is big. So, this big, the word big here, is describing about the nouns. This is the noun. Okay. And then, next one. If we would like to tell somebody about our own house, our own car, our own brother, our own sister, and our parents. For example, if you use this word, okay, clever, tall. Okay, we have learned about tall, and then fat. And color, we say blue. Okay. So, now, let us try to use this word in our sentences. So, these are the adjective. Okay. So, John is a clever boy. He is a tall man. Okay. I have a fat cat. Ali has a blue car. Okay. So, you look at this sentence. The first one, John is a clever boy. So, clever is telling us about this boy. The boy is very clever, or John is a very clever boy. Okay. And then the second one is tall, tall man. He is a tall man. Who is he here? Can be John, can be somebody else. So you say, he is a tall tall man. And then the third one, number 3, that is, I have a fat cat. I have a fat cat. So how is your fat look like? How is your cat look like? It is fat. Okay? So this one tells you about the cat. The same thing to this one and this one. And the last one, number 4, that is, Ali has a blue car. Ali has a blue car. Ali has a blue car. So, what color is the car? It is blue. Okay? It is blue. What color is Ali's car? It is blue. Who has the blue car? Ali has a blue car. Okay. So, can you understand until to this point now? Okay. So you can try to make your own sentences. You can refer back to the previous lesson that we have learned, and you can make use of the adjective that we have learned last week. Okay. So this is just to continue on to make it more clearer to every one of you. Okay? So next, we would like to look at the another adjective, that is quantitative adjective. Quantitative adjective is another adjective. This one is this descriptive adjective, and the other one is quantitative, that is the jumlah, the number, okay, how many. Okay, so now I can clean this one. I rub it, then we are going to another adjective that is called quantitative adjective. Quantitative adjective is telling you how many, okay? Telling you how many or the number. For example, I put the quantitative adjective. Quantity, it is from the word quantity. So quantitative is about the quantity, the amount, jumlah, berapa banyak. Okay, so quantity, you just remember quantity. That is from the word quantity. The base word of this quantitative is quantity. Okay, so example here, number 1. Okay, so my father. Okay, I give you simple sentences. My father has 4 children. Okay, so how many children your father have? Then you say my father has 4 children. So this is the adjective, quantitative. Okay, quantitative, that is the number of children your father have. Okay, so how many children? 4 children. Okay, this is the noun, this is the adjective. And then the next one is only a few students turn up for school today. Only a few. A few mean tidak ramai, sedikit. Okay, only a few pupils turn up for school today. Okay. Only a few pupils. This is the adjective, quantitative adjective, and this is the noun. Okay. How many people turn up for school today? Only a few. Only a few. Okay. A few, tak ramai. Hanya segelintir, hanya sedikit. Okay. So, turn up, turn for school. Turn for school, turn up for school. That means coming to school. Yang datang. Okay. Yang hadir ke sekolah. Hanya sedikit. Okay. Only a few. Tidak ramai. Okay. And the next one is my friend Ahmad has 3 badminton racket. Okay. So, let's look at this one. My friend Ahmad has what? Has badminton racket. So how many badminton racket he have? Is only 3. Okay. So this is the adjective quantitative. Okay. Quantitative adjective, and this is the noun here. Okay. Can you get it now? Okay. So let's go to our exercise, our practice. Okay. I give you only a few. Okay. You try to underline the adjective in the sentences given. Okay. So the instruction is underline the adjective in the sentences. Okay. Number 1, you try to think and remember where the adjective is placed in a sentence. It is placed before the noun. Diletakkan sebelum noun. Okay. So, this one. Okay. So number 1, Lika is a clever girl in our class. Is a clever girl in our class. Okay. So what you do is to underline. Underline, gariskan kata adjective. Okay. So here it is clever. Okay. Is a clever. Okay. So next one, you do it yourself. My brother bought a new car. Number 3. Encik Jamil has two sons. Number 4. My uncle gave me a new piano. Number 5. I want to buy a new set of It's too long, so I have to shorten the sentence for you. To buy a new handphone. Okay. So, let's look at these sentences together. Okay. The number 1 has been done for you, so you go to the second one. My brother bought a new car. Number 3, can you understand? Can you underline the words that shows you the adjective in the sentence here? So it is 2. This is quantitative. How many sons? 2 sons. My uncle gave me a new piano. I want to buy a new handphone. Okay? So that is how you do this type of exercise. You just identify. You identify the adjective in the sentences here, and then you underline them. Okay? So that's all for our lessons today. I hope you can understand. So if not, we will continue again in the next lesson. So see you again in my next video.